Welcome back, everyone, to some more Avowed. Today we are potentially wrapping this up. We are pretty much in the final area, and there's only a few quests left. The next opportunity or quest that we're currently on is to locate the steel garret once again, and then from there we'll kind of see what happens. We're trying to get into the garden, which
gives your work a rhythm.
We believe is over there.
I heard you singing,
but it's blocked off currently. So we're just gonna get right to it. We're not gonna delay or anything. Gonna try to make as much progress as we can, and then we'll see where the day goes. So fast travel a little bit closer. We did do a few side quests in the final area here, which has been pretty cool. I mean, if you just look right there, you got a volcano. You've got like a dwarven keep area that reminds me of the one place in Dragon's Age, which I can't, or Dragon Age, I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, it's been cool though. It's been fun. What's up, chat? Good morning. Ronaldo, what's up, Cody? But we'll see how this goes. Making our way over there. I realized way too late into the game how good this ability is. You can just stealth everything with this thing, and they have no idea. You can go almost everywhere, and they'll never know. They don't know I know this simple trick. All right, go back out. Our dreams divide us still, and it's not too far from here. Here we go.
Who are you, spirit?
Oh, God.
Go away. I know you're not real. I'll stop you if I must.
The trap cuts. The fox cries.
It's becoming a dream crawl.
The justice of the wild.
The plagues corrupted the rest of us. The steel garrote. Our minds broken. I won't let it take me. I'll keep my sanity. You're not real. You can't be. No, go away, spirit.
Hey, look, it's Captain Alfear. Time has not been kind to her, has it?
Is that my name? Alfear? I've been wondering. What is it me I'm frightened of? Or her?
Now you could tell a spirit from a shade. In any case, I'm perfectly real.
My soul is mine. Mine, it will not be despoiled. What was that prayer Ludwig taught us to banish the visions? Fearsome Modica, by your withering gaze, I bind this tricksome devil. Oh, gods, it's still there. I see the canopy of a tree inside your soul. No! Stop looking at me. I don't want to see it.
She's beyond prayer at this point.
Yeah. Honestly, deserved. She burned one village. Just our luck, I'll question her and see what we can learn.
The ruiner, the rival, the seed of the poisonous tree. She said... She commanded me.
What's up, Ben? Yes, sir. Of course, we're still okay. We swapped him out a few times, but he's one of my favorites. What are the steel garrote's intentions in the tusk?
Find the path and open the way. Raise the
garden
wood when we get there.
Where is Inquisitor Ludwig now?
The Queen receives petitioners from atop her burning throne. The Queen and she.
Petitioners? Do you mean someone from the keep?
Has Kostya already spoken with her?
They are grubs in the dirt. Wriggling things. Nothing to her but feed for the journey to the wood.
Ludwig and her remaining forces must be inside the mine. Let's go.
None shall pass, she said. None but she and the queen that was and always will be. Boudica bind you, villain!
Oh, she's
Take your
attacking.
best shot.
Yeah, she's plagued with the dream crawl, so she doesn't know. I could have killed her in the last area, but oh well.
I was just
We finally got to her. Find Inquisitor Ludwin.
Be ready.
What's up,
Lava
Yannick?
can be really off-putting if you're not used to it.
Rue. And she's dead now. Get inside. My goal is to wrap this up here. And so we've got the new Pirate Yakuza game dropping tonight.
Agreed. Eyes peeled and weapons drawn.
So we'll see what happens. Oh, let me drink this. It took me way too long to realize how good this ability actually is. Because it's so good. Oh wait, is she down there? Oh, I think it just wants me to go up here. That's barred. Wait.
Roots if you lie. We will feed you to the water. We must until you speak.
Please help me!
Yeah, let's help this guy out.
Next one's mine.
I do like 30% critical hit damage now.
Everyone okay?
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't come.
What happened to them?
I don't know. They caught me. They said they had questions. Then they stopped making sense. Just nonsense.
Something happened. No idea what.
They're all...
Please. There is a friend of mine hiding in the summit. You have to help me before it's too late.
Let's
Oh
hurry.
boy.
Quiet as the devil.
Oh hey.
Well, that's that. We'll need another way through.
I mean, this works so far. Save our energy and resources for the actual fight. There's a way up there. Yeah, I can't believe how good that ability is. Oh boy. Because at this point too, like I have all the resources to upgrade to, so now what we need is Adra. So it's not like I'm missing out on much for not killing these enemies. Besides maybe a little bit of XP. go. What's up, Zeno? And yeah, Yannick, that's the goal. I was trying to, I got it a little bit too complicated. I'll still have to record the next few ones though, because right now I'm all caught up on all them.
This is a mess. And the Steel Garrod aren't the disorderly type. They must have left in a hurry. Are these Pargrunen books? Like campfire reading? I wonder how the Steel Garrod got them.
They circled Solace Keep on the map. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Are the Steel Garrod looking for the garden in the keep?
Impossible. I've explored every inch of the keep. If there was a path to the garden inside the keep, I'd know about it.
Hang on. What if that path is under the keep?
If this is true, how would the Steel Garrod know?
Someone must have told Ludwig. Even amongst a tight-knit group like the Pargrunen, there's always someone with a price.
Doesn't matter. The Steel Garrod getting to the garden cannot be a good thing.
Remember what we're fighting for. The people of the living lands are counting on us.
We won't let them down.
Whether they realize it or not.
Whether they realize it or not. Yeah, bro, it's the one that's tagged. Got a lockbox right here. Another Audra.
Trespasser, she defiles our ground.
Out to the summit.
Murderer, she is near.
Oh boy.
You will go no further. The garden is under our protection.
And who is going to stop me?
There she is.
The time has come to take the garden.
Wardens will never.
Yesterday this island suffered in the grip of its own madness. Today the living lands unites under one flag. One people. One law. One true God.
No! Never again!
What the hell?
Hurry in the brush!
Oh god.
Come. Let's talk.
Confront.
Nice job, everyone.
Yeah, I would suggest it, Xena. But you just gotta be extra. They play by their
here
own
you
rules.
are.
That's the only thing.
Sapodal coaxed you toward the garden, a spider luring a fly to the safety of the web.
Who spins? Who rides? She weaves a trap of steel.
Look at my paladin's envoy. Look what your god has done to us. I should have realized it sooner. The Dream Scourge is Sapodal's weapon. A cudgel to drive us out of the living lands.
I don't think it's a weapon. I think it's a reflex.
Then Sapodal's danger is only outmatched by their unpredictability. What a pair we make, Envoy. Proxies in a war between gods. Your patron versus my faith. A war that ends here and now. The choice is ours. Do we trust our own judgment? Or do we gamble it all on the monster whispering in your ear?
The only monster I see here is you.
see what your god allows you to see. No matter where we turn, we find the consequences of Sapadal. Plague, blight, madness. The Living Lands hangs by a thread because mortals cannot live in the shadow of a god, much less one that's lost its mind.
I hate to say this, but she's got a point. Not that I trust her with the solution.
We were fine living at the whim of a sleeping god until you came along and woke it up.
You and I alone can save the Living Lands by destroying the unending madness that is Sapadal.
I want to hear what my friends think.
Listen, I don't agree with the Inquisitor on much else, but she's right about this. No matter who controls the Living Lands, Sapadal's a danger to everyone who lives here.
You're asking me what to do about the god living in your head? I don't know, but killing a god sounds like a really bad idea.
Our time is short. Choose.
I don't know which one to go with. For now, I'm gonna say when I reach the garden, I'm setting Sapadal free.
Break the bars!
You know them best. If that's what you believe, I'll stand by you.
I swear to God, if I get
Seems
a bad
about
ending.
right, I think.
I knew it might come to this. Sapadal has a stronger claim on you than we ever did. Still, I had hoped your wisdom would prevail, if not your loyalty. What a shame to destroy so much potential.
What? There we go. I'm gonna say there's no reason for us to fight right now, but I do want to. But I want to see how she responds.
You are the key to Sapadal's prison. That isn't your fault. It merely is. And it has to end. Prepare yourself for the beyond.
Oh, are we fighting? Oh, okay, she's still going. She's using the hand movement. Oh God.
To your left. Left. Don't let up. They're still coming.
Alright, now we focus. Wait, hold. Oh God, they're just gonna keep on coming. Can't reach me from over there.
Coming from the right. No, to the right.
Hey, Charlie, thank you for the gifts there. Appreciate that. Did she just... I think she just disappeared, though.
We did it! That steel garrote Korba died just like anyone else. Right.
I don't think so.
I don't trust that woman to die like a normal person.
Yeah.
The garden lit up and everyone changed. I hate to say it, but maybe Ludwig is right about Sapadal and the Dream Scourge. I really need to lie down. Just for a minute.
I don't know, man.
Vipers in a knot. The venom drowns us. Save us, please.
No, I don't trust that. I do not trust. There's no way that she's
Feel
down.
our voice.
Hold on. Let me collect everything here first.
Speak. We would speak to you.
Touch the Adra pillar. Here we go.
They stand outside our prison. We rattle the bars, they do not hear. We scream. They do not answer.
What's happening? You changed those people into dream thralls, didn't you?
They come, a surging flood of parasites. They destroy us bite by bite.
Relax. It's all right. You're safe.
They eat us alive. Out! Let us out! Set us free!
It's over. I killed the dream thralls.
It is never over. New steel treads upon the ashes of the old. The light stands.
This is getting us nowhere.
The old light. It blinds us. Send it away.
Keep trying. Breathe. Ground yourself.
It hurts. It has always hurt this way. And our pain spreads.
Oh, God.
And the rot spreads. The plague grows.
So, but what if it's... Ah, man, I don't know. All this time you knew what was going on and you were lying to me.
Not lying, no. We did not remember. We feared your judgment. We did not want to remember.
What could be so painful that you'd want to forget your own history?
We were nothing once, and then we were. As we woke to the world, we reached out and we found them, the other gods. We thought they would love us, but they flinched from us like we were a flame. The charred queen called us an abomination. We tore chasms in the land and boiled its rivers to stop her magfolk, to save our people. How could we have known how fragile their bodies were? She hurt us, killed those who loved us. She wanted us gone, forgotten, destroyed utterly.
Well, now I have to make the decision if we release her, like, is the world just going to be captured in Dream Thrall, or is it actually going to stop it? I like the last son. No wonder you're furious. I would be too. That's why Wodaka came after Akita. It was because of you.
She called us aberration. She named us monster before we even knew what we were. Yet she made it our sin. She who caged us. She who called us monster. We thrash and the affliction rises. We scream and the rot spreads. We did not intend to lie.
Okay, so it didn't understand. You let me think this wasn't your doing.
You close your ears. We try to clear the mist. They hurt us. We hurt them back. We hurt them again, again. We dreamed of green shoots, roses without thorns to prick. But the vines of the past strangle us. Help us. We are alone.
Yeah, I think number one's the best. I don't know what to think about you. You lied to me and you caused the dream scourge.
We cause it, but it is not our way.
Then my question is, can you stop it?
We promise. Help us. Release us. Then the rot ends.
That is my hope. Give me one good reason to trust you.
Bare the throat. This time will be different. We promise. Free us. All will be well. We give you another sliver of our power, a piece of us. Do you accept? The parasites who trapped us left a door in the garden's wall.
Okay.
Reach it, and you can set us free. Let us aid you once more.
Hey, we're back to every other time we've been offered it. I've accepted it. I think at this point we're too far in. I'll take whatever help I can get.
We grant you our power. Find the wall of the valley across the acid sea. It cups our prison in its palm. It waits. We wait. Free us. End our suffering.
All right. Seeds of Vengeance. Heals and revives all nearby allies and deals damage over time to nearby Delagram, Dream Thralls, and Vessels. Temporarily turns up to 3 nearby corpses into allies. Whoa, wait, that's actually kind of sick. What the heck? All right. Hold on, I gotta equip that then. I think it's the Seeds of Vengeance. Put her on 5. What's up, Jay? Yeah, sorry, we were in a pivotal moment there. Are we supposed to... I guess we go back in here, then. I don't know, this is going to take me back down to the front. Yeah, by the way, we're 29 minutes in. Thank you all for the likes so far. Thank you for the new followers, subs, the members, as always. Making some good progress here. Just run all the way to the front again. Get one of these. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Listen.
Oh, God.
I don't know what happened, but we can't ignore it. The hunter changes something we might want to stop.
Yeah, we kind of just like walked into them here. We need to go back and talk to Marius at the camp too. Alright, we need to run. Well, 22. Alright, now we're traveling back over to the keep again. Just started playing, so far it's good. Melee wizard build? That actually sounds pretty sick. Enjoying this game so much. Yeah, it's a fun time. Oh god, there's so many dream thralls everywhere.
Oh, good. Everyone's panicking.
Before all of the Dusks is flooded with lava.
Oh
I
god.
don't like the way that lava is rising.
That's why none will build this new seeds. To redirect the lava to the way.
He's not the one
Watch
I'm
yourself
worried
out,
about.
Lender.
Yeah, this is like the final region that you go to. So we're getting pretty close to the finale, just as a heads up.
Everyone, please.
Alright, we leveled up here too. I'm gonna take the staggering shot.
Do not panic. Simply exit the keep quickly and calmly.
Oh, Marius, praise Abaddon, you are alive.
What's happening? Why is everyone running around like blessed fools?
The volcano erupted. Any minute now, we're going to be flooded. We're evacuating. Kostya's gone to open the lava sluice gates, but they've been disused for so long. When Forja erupted, I thought... Oh, my boy. I'm so glad you're alive.
Nice to see you as well.
Unless you have come back to help us, Envoy, I don't have time for you. We're minutes away from being overrun by lava flows. I have to get my people out.
All right, then go.
You must leave now.
Let's not waste time, then. Where's the path to the garden?
We told you, we don't know, and this is hardly the time to be asking.
The Steel Garrote would tell you otherwise. We have reason to believe there's a path under the keep. Be thankful you're talking to us rather than them. They were planning to storm the keep.
They're all dead, by the way. You're welcome.
The Steel Garrote were marching on the keep? How? Why would they think the garden was beneath Solace?
Where's Kostya?
He's gone below to open the sluice gates.
Well, that's probably
Nandru
where he
designed
is.
the gates to direct the lava flows away from the keep, but Forja hasn't awakened in centuries.
Forja?
Could Kostya have told the Steel Garrote about another entrance to the garden?
Oh, it's the...
No.
I mean...
Such a thing existed. I can't believe it. He wouldn't. We took an oath to Nandru. The garden was our sacred duty, and he betrayed us. I can't believe I didn't see this coming. I was a fool. I have failed my duties. Kostya.
He's been trying to make a deal with Adir, using the keep as a bartering chip.
I knew he was making overtures, but I didn't think he'd go that far. The ambassador has not responded to Kostya's overtures, has he? I made sure of that when I threw the ambassador's replies in the forge fire. I understand how Kostya could be tempted by false notions of freedom and prosperity, but...
What?
Oh, this is entirely too much. How could he have done this? I can't believe Kostya handed the Steel Garrote a secret we protected for hundreds of years. We took Mayu. Who knows what he'll do with the sluice gates? He cares so little for the keep that I worry he's going to have us drowning in lava.
I can stop him.
Oh, no, I cannot ask you to do that. I love all my wardens, Envoy. Even the traitors. But I will show you where Kostya has gone. If he wants to tell someone where the garden is, let him tell you. If you find that he's doing anything other than opening the gates that would protect our home from the lava, I would ask that you stop him.
Mihala.
I meant what I said. I do not wish to see him dead. But if he would risk the keep, then he risks our lives. We cannot suffer those who would harm us to live. Now I must return to the evacuation, and you must go on your way.
I wish you and your wardens the best.
Let's hope we don't need your wishes. If your arrival is indeed a message from Nandru, I hope he remembers his people well. I hope he is proud of us. And Marius, make it back to us in one piece.
I assume that's an order, Commandant?
Head through the door in the smithy. You'll find Kostya in the lava tubes beneath the keep. Go now, and go with the gods.
Go with the gods. 1 sec, chat. Let me grab it.
If I were gonna have a drink with one of the gods...
Ah, the outsiders. Welcome.
Do you have anything good?
Outsider. That was a damn big explosion, wasn't it? Heard it down here above the sound of the
Hey,
anvils.
Kyle, thank you for the gift there.
I hope you don't mind if I shout a bit. I feel like it's impossible to hear anything over all this banging and quenching. Indeed, when they came down to tell us that we had outsiders about, I swore I misheard. I probably should have cleaned up the place.
Like to see your wares. I know it's a bad time, but let me take a quick look here. Got some of these to sell. Damn, we're at 46, 44. Holy. Yeah, we're never gonna use that. Honestly, I might spend my last few on yeah, we don't need that either. I need Audra Bond. Give me these two. My gear is that legendary, or like my armor is, but my weapon is not. My weapon's tier 3.
Be careful down there.
Be careful. All right. I don't know, man. I have the game tagged on TikTok. It says Avowed is tagged, but I just tried retagging it because I don't know if people aren't reading it, or if it's just not showing up at all.
Tusks I've never been. Let's keep moving. I'd rather not breathe in too many of these spores.
But I wouldn't be surprised because I used to have it directly on the screen, and people would still be like, "What is this? What is this?"
That's getting high. We shouldn't stick around. Right behind you.
Get past some of these guys.
Kostya isn't going to wait around for us. Keep moving.
Yeah.
Kostya left them behind to die.
That's what we're doing.
Blessed Korba.
Oh, we're moving. Don't worry. Although this far, we're still finding gear and stuff too. Oh, there's okay. I wonder if this will work. If it does, this is some crazy stuff. Oh my god. Oh. Look at that.
Looking good.
Right flank.
You're right. Take that,
East ahead.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
I've never seen anything like this.
Save again.
Voices silenced.
This old place feels like it's gonna come apart.
Yeah, that's it, Bane. It should be the one that shows tag.
Here they come. Here we go.
I say.
Nice. It took a little bit to get all these abilities, but now that we have a decent amount, it's been pretty good.
I don't think I'm ready for this.
Yeah, I'm on PC.
They wound us, and we wound in return.
Quiet.
Who is this?
Sanica.
Oh, is that a summoner up there? Oh no, it's a summon.
I say. East ahead.
I'm holding W. Oh, you can't dodge forward, I guess.
Look right.
Where the hell did this guy go? Get over here, priest.
Suck it! How'd you do this?
I got this.
The early game armor you can find just by exploring and doing quests. And then once you find something that you like, just keep breaking. Alright, we should be back.
To think, most of the park ruin don't know about
Yeah,
this
still
place.
having some connection issues. Yeah, it's crazy. So. One sec, chat. Could be reconnected now. All right. We have anything else over here? Is stealth archer viable? I mean, yeah,
Right
I would.
behind you.
You're not 100% gonna have like always be stealth, of course, but archer, I mean, yeah, it's definitely possible. There are skills to get
We need to keep
where you can actually do more damage to enemies while
When will the sun rise?
they're unaware of you. So there are perks for it if you want to like, go fully that route.
These bodies are still warm. Come on, we don't want to be down here when Kostya does whatever he's planning.
Yep, I'm moving.
If Kostya knew about this, he'd be selling tickets.
Okay. Maybe not that way. Is this like a Skyrim game? Not at all. It's more like the Outer Worlds, but fantasy. It's not like one seamless open world. I mean, the closest thing would be fantasy. It is fantasy in that aspect, but it's not a like one giant world. It looks like we have to go down somewhere, but I mean, it's made by the same people that made Outer Worlds. And they're currently working on Outer Worlds too as well, so. All right, let me just take these guys out. Oh. Maybe Borden opens this.
I say.
That's so nice. We're doing so much more stun damage now, so it actually lets me do the combos more often. Oh, there we go. We had to take that guy out to get this door open. Yeesh.
We too.
I guess we gotta take a leap of faith.
A spark. Daylight.
Audra.
Essence we have not felt in centuries.
I know you can speak.
Are you speaking to me? Uh-oh.
Here. Now.
My brother, soul of my soul. How did you find me here?
Why do you linger, spirit? What forces in the Audra tether you here?
A god beyond the grasp of gods. What is the wheel to a man subject to one like them? I told Sapadal not to look for me. I did not wish to be found.
Who are you?
I have been here for so long. My memories are tattered. They fall apart when I look too long at them. But there was a man called Nandru once, beloved of a terrible god. I remember it all. I feel Sapadal's mind beneath yours, swimming in the deep. You should run.
You're godlike of Sapadal too, aren't you?
That was the name they gave themselves, stolen from the ancient souls whose deaths gave rise to them, to us. We were little more than appendages to them. That is why I must ask you to destroy them.
I'm gonna see what he says. I'm gonna save Sapadal and end the Dream Scourge.
They shield you from the truth of what they are. The Dream Scourge has existed as long as they have. Don't you see? It is their infection. You, my brother, who are more brave than I, go now to the garden and hang the gardener from their tree.
Where's the way, Nandru? How am I supposed to get there?
You need only walk a little more. You are nearly at the end. You know, I always meant to die down here. To siphon my soul into a lonely pillar, disconnected from the stone that makes our world. Disconnected from them. I only hope that Sapadal releases you to the same long peace.
How will I know the way to the garden when I find it?
It is only a door, carved and warded by my own rough hands. It knew me. It will know you, because the same thorn tears at us both.
If you can't reach the wheel, then what will happen to you?
I do not know my end. In that I find a peace beyond any even the true gods can dream of.
Thank you.
Do not thank me. Only do as I asked. Destroy them, brother. And when you see Wodika, tell her I said hello.
You okay? You went away again, but this time seemed different.
Oh boy.
Envoy, you alright? We lost you there for a minute, but
So,
not like before.
Nandru is telling me to destroy them too. Wodika. Oh god. I don't know.
Kostya's already proven himself an enemy of Solace. Whatever you choose to do with him, it's fine.
The sluice gates are just ahead. Kostya's probably already there. Let's move.
Yeah, I think I see him.
Gotta hurry.
Good, you're here.
Oh, Kostya. The hell, man.
Help me destroy this witch. We can't risk someone turning and opening the gates.
falls that we might live, so be it.
What are you doing?
I'm doing the only thing that matters. I'm saving my people, Envoy. With your help, or without it.
Was it you who told the Steel Garret about the path to the garden?
Me, specifically? No. I only provided them access to material from the living archives. The books and records that the novice brought to them were what revealed the secret. By the way, is that novice still alive?
He's in prison.
I see. And what of the Steel Garrote? Should I assume they're all dead as well?
The Steel Garrote were taken by the Dream Scourge. I had to defend myself.
And so you brought it back here? Among the wardens?
It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't matter how it works. It was not present in the tusks until your people arrived. Perhaps this is right. Another reason to destroy this place and go. This is how it should be. So long as the keep stands, my people are trapped here. Doomed by an oath to a dead man.
No one should be bound to a pile of stones. Certainly not because of a centuries-old oath.
Our people were nomads for ages until we built the keep. When it falls, we'll be free to explore the world again. I will not watch my people rot here for the sake of a pointless oath.
Nandru lied about the oath. The garden is a secret prison for a god. You're just the jailers.
Then my conviction only grows stronger. Nandru never wanted what was best for us. He built us a tomb and abandoned us to it. Do not speak his name to me as if it could mean anything to you.
What would you have me do, Marius?
He has a point, but it's not worth letting Solace fall to prove it.
You, of all people, are speaking in favor of the suffocating grasp of tradition.
I'm talking about not destroying our ancestral home just because you don't like Nandru. You're just as blinded by those traditions as Mihala. Have the courage to leave if you want. Don't force everyone else to.
True. Mihala asked me to stop you.
Ha! Finally! Proof she's got a spy. Well, Envoy, now's your chance. Are you going to be a good little minion, do as she asked? Or will you let me save my people from themselves?
Oh, man. He's gonna destroy their home. And I'm not, like... Oh, man, I don't know what to do. I think Marius is right. Leave yourself, but don't destroy Solace. Unsheathe weapon. I can't let you do this.
A life for rubble, blood for the prison of old ways. We twine.
Stand down, Kostya. This just isn't your day.
So be it. And you are so close. The entrance to the garden is just beyond this door. I always knew it would come to this.
I can still get there.
Watch
Damn. Oh, he was not very strong.
You're too late.
A is open it to save it.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Confront Kostya in the lava tubes. me open this up.
That's that.
What? Oh my god, I'm over encumbered for the first time. What the heck? Whoa, for the first time. I don't even know what's weighing me down. Is it like food and stuff? Food have a weight? Oh, it's like the great hammers and stuff. Alright, yeah, we'll drop some. Wait, you can break it down in your inventory too? Hold on now. What? I thought you had to take it all the way back to the... Oh my god. You're kidding. Brother, this whole time you could break stuff just in your... I thought you had to actually go to the workbench. Aya, speak to Mihala. Oh, down here? Counselor garb, counselor shoes. Yeah, I don't have a secondary weapon. I'm just using the bow. I've been putting all my resources into the bow from the very beginning. Because I found a unique one, and I've literally just been using that. It would almost cost too much resources to upgrade a secondary one. Alright, I guess we're going up. Yeah, that's fine. Right before cost. Yeah, I see. I might. Yeah, maybe not. That's okay. I still have one I'm using anyways.
Never thought I'd be so glad to see those blessed walls.
Oh. Oh, we're at the garden entrance. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's about time. All right, let's go do this. We'll go talk to her. It's optional, but I'll go talk to her and let her know anyways. Then we're gonna go to camp, talk to our party, and then from there we go to the garden.
Quiet, Nimdut.
I love how this actually gives you a speed boost.
Cook is complaining about the lack of ingredients again.
We've never been happier to see the
I
group
told
standing
you.
tall.
I knew that adherence was a blessing.
Go down.
We're alive. We're alive. Yes.
I still can't
Mihala.
believe that sucker sub.
What happened, Adirin? Is everyone all right?
The keep and many of your people are safe.
Thank you. I cannot explain how afraid I was for my people and our home.
It wouldn't have been right to let the keep be destroyed.
Maybe. After everything that has happened, I can't help but wonder if perhaps Kostya was right. Here, I once was this artifact's custodian, but I failed in protecting the keep. This belongs to one who has proven capable of guarding my people. I wish so much that things had gone differently. Marius, could I speak to you?
Right, did she just ask that? Or am I having another nightmare?
No matter what Mihala says, you know we have your back.
Good. Let's save the hugs and tears for another time. Okay, let's hear it.
I'm so glad you're safe and that you're surrounded by good people.
All right. Waiting for the but?
There's no but waiting. That's all I wanted to say. Truly. I am genuinely happy you found friendship, Marius. You always deserved more than the world gave you. That's all I wanted to say.
Well, you've always given me more than I deserved.
It's a kind thing to say, Mihala.
It was a true thing.
All right.
Mihala understands the importance of tradition.
There we go.
Nandru chose this place for a reason.
Yeah, this whole place kind of reminded me, at least for a while, of Orzammar. Which is good. I mean, it's not as large and open as that is, but it's still pretty cool. All right, let's go to the camp. We got a few conversations to have, and then it's time to go to the garden. I think wrap this up. I think actually entering the garden kicks off the
I feel crazy saying this, but Kostya was right. We should have let Solace Keep fall.
Final events.
Crazy is one word for it. You really think you can just burn down someone's ancestral home?
Dearie, the keep isn't a home. It's a prison. And now the Pargrunen will never escape.
Solace is my home. I still don't get why any of you feel like you have a say in this.
But you left.
Because I chose to. Kostya doesn't get to make that decision for everybody.
Yeah.
If Kostya doesn't, Mihala will.
Well, hopefully now she realizes. Kostya's plan was mad, destroy a centuries-old keep, way of life, leaving the survivors stranded. Yeah, true.
Civilization, as we know it, hasn't existed in the Living Lands for very long. We need to preserve what history we have.
Darling, you know I hate to think of losing all of that history more than anyone. But think of what they could have gained.
Oh, now you don't mind?
Maxim left the Republics, and it allowed animancers in Fjord to thrive.
Destroying our home is not starting something new.
You really think everyone in Solace is there willingly? Amalia and her people took up arms and turned to banditry, and they still weren't allowed to leave. If anything, I imagine Mihala and her traditionalists will only make it harder to leave now.
You have a point, but the decision's made.
You're right. There's no use in second-guessing it.
True. And you've a date with the gods soon. We can only hope that you'll make better decisions.
Enough talking in circles. Let's save our strength for the garden. I, for one, could use a long rest. And I'm betting the envoy could, too.
We'll talk later.
Right. Looking forward to it.
Okay. Yeah, let me talk to them now. All three of them. Talk with Giada first.
I must admit, I had my doubts about Solace. It was like a dungeon, except the wardens were the prisoners. You could have helped Kostya destroy the keep, but you left it standing. Why?
I couldn't watch another settlement burn.
Thank you for that.
True.
Even if Solace isn't going anywhere, I think your arrival was a sign of changes to come. Wherever you go, you break people out of their habits. You banish the old ways.
And cultures saw the godlike as harbingers of change.
Then it's a good thing you're here. Better late than never. Wherever that power comes from, whether it's your heritage or political status, it's a terrible burden. I don't envy you, but at least you keep things interesting. You too.
True. Alright, let's talk to Yahtzee.
I'm starting to suspect that every single leader in the Living Lands is incompetent. Truly. Is there no vetting process?
Pretty
Hopefully
much.
those in Solace Keep will
Not
choose
just
their
the Living
leaders with
Lands.
more care in the future. But we should check on Marius. I'll make him some soothing perfume, but I think a few words from you would help too.
Are you mad that I refused to destroy the keep?
Why would I be mad at you consigning a people to a lifetime imprisoned by their traditions and literal stone walls? Well, that doesn't sound like me at all. I do not envy the Pargrunen in any case. Meeting that council gave me a new appreciation for Vidaro.
But have to keep an eye on Vidaro, see that he doesn't take any lessons from this council.
Well, Fjord has already been burned to the ground, so that's half the work already, I suppose. Barrett's balls. What a nightmare. We're losing focus on the important things. Things like the garden. Oh, come on, Envoy, let's get going. How can I help, darling?
Enough for now.
Don't mind if I do.
Alright, let's talk to Marius, and then we'll talk to Giada again.
Envoy? I've seen Mount Forgia erupt before, but never like that. It's like it was angry, like it was screaming in pain. I don't know what really happened, but I assume Sapadal was involved.
Sapadal overreacted to Ludwin's presence.
Oh, they overreacted. I see. Just a tiny baby god throwing a tantrum, blowing up the land and killing everyone.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Poor thing. They must be terrified.
No, I agree.
Anyway.
Alright, that's all I wanted to say. That's enough.
If I must.
Alright, he's got to follow up.
Envoy? Blacked out at that Audra and the lava tubes beneath Solace. But it seemed different somehow.
Spoke to the spirit of Nandra, actually.
Right. I actually believe you. This is madness, Envoy. You spoke to the founder of Solace.
He was a bit of an asshole, to be honest.
Somehow that doesn't surprise me. People in Solace always claim they're speaking the word of Nandru. And here you are, actually hearing from the man. Doesn't even really matter what he said, if you ask me. There are hundreds of Pargrunen who'd give anything to hear Nandru's voice. Blessed stay impressive is what that is. Envoy, what do you need?
Enough for now.
Until next
Got
time.
any other follow-ups? No? Alright, Giada, what do you got?
Let me get this straight. You spoke to the spirit of Nandru, a godlike, same as you. What did he say? Any advice? Any words of encouragement?
Told me to kill Sapadal.
Oh. I take it that wasn't what you expected. I should have seen this coming. Never listen to the dead. They're cynical, full of regret, and determined to make us all miserable. Thankfully, you're still alive. Fate is in your hands.
Yeah, this isn't Dragon Age. This is Avowed. But I see some similarities, too. As somebody who loves Origins and still had a good time with Veilguard. Despite neither that or this being one of the best games. But what if Sapadal is awful as Nandru says? Yeah, I guess so.
What happened to Nandru was ages ago. Plenty of time to reconsider one's choices. No one is closer to Sapadal than you are. Nandru lost that privilege when he died, which means you alone can judge the god of the living lands. Your opinion is the one that counts.
Yeah, to be fair, Sabadal has suffered too. I can't blame them for acting irrational.
A caged animal lashes out at friend and foe alike.
Exactly.
For what it's worth, I think you're going to be fine. No matter what you do about Sabadal, it can't get any worse. I wish I could say the same for the living lands.
Enough for now.
Until next time.
Until next time, indeed. All right, let's break these down. Let's see if I get enough to upgrade. Wait, what's the counselor's garb do? Plus 50% stealth attack damage? I mean, that's not bad. It actually would be really good for my current outfit. But I think I'm going to keep the other one. Alright. Turn the long touch into a legendary quality. Boom. Any food we can make before we go to our final battle, probably? We can make some grenades. I'll make some of these. No way. Wait, if you make more cooked food, then you can also... Are you kidding me? Why am I just finding this out now?
Going diving into ancient
That's
ruins
crazy.
Doesn't make much sense to me.
All right, chat, give me 1 minute,
going
and
into
then
some
we're
of the
going to
most
head
deadly
over to
places
the
in the
gardens
lands.
and see what
On
happens.
Purpose.
BRB, though.
They're not any more dangerous than the rest of the living lands.
Right. But I'm there to keep people from making stupid mistakes, like diving into ancient ruins on purpose.
Well, if you keep others out of the ruins, I have to go in. Who else will if I don't?
No one has to. If people were meant to go there, there'd still be people there.
Oh, you're so sweet for worrying, dear.
I mean, I swear to the Ascendant Gods, you're about as hard to read as a Valian romance novel.
So you've read those romance novels, then? Should we start a book club?
Right, we're done here. I'll be over there doing something else.
I'm trying to remember the academic term for something that's driving me mad.
What does this hypothetical term describe?
What's the word for a soul that breaks apart, becomes two people, and then in life they are sworn enemies?
That sounds too specific to have its own term.
There has to be one, right?
I can't think of one. Oh, you could probably make up your own.
I couldn't just do that.
Why not? I do it all the time. Well, you could even parlay that into an entire field of research if you play your cards right.
Tempting, but dangerous. I really ought to exhaust one field of research before starting another.
If you insist.
See what we got here. Chat, once again, thank you all for the likes so far. Appreciate the support.
I'm just gonna say it.
YouTube is Casas Plays, Twitch Casas Plays TV.
The only thing I regret is the noise.
The entire playthrough is already up on YouTube, every episode. Same thing with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And almost every other game I've covered in the last, like, 2 or 3 years. Later today, the goal is we'll probably be starting the unofficial Black Flag 2 game. AKA Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. And then we'll kind of see where that takes us, because I think the next big game is going to be Monster Hunter Wilds.
We have waited so long.
After that, so... You will not be able to return once you enter the garden. Do you wish to proceed? Yes. Do this.
Well, this is it, I guess.
Feels very different from the last time I left Galawain's tusks. I will say, it's nice to look out and see Solace still standing. Thanks for that.
Basti had no right to make that decision for everyone.
Right. It's better that an Adiran envoy do it.
Solace is still standing. And so are you. We're in this together.
Just so you know, Kai, it's starting to sound like you like me.
If you happen to need a reminder, do let us know. Brooding in silence can be quite the mood killer.
Not to spoil the moment with good news, but I doubt the rest of the island has been quiet while we've been looking for the garden. Things have only gotten more tense since Fior, and the Steel Garrote probably hasn't been doing us any favors on that front.
Especially when they're led by a woman who doesn't seem interested in staying dead. Not to mention, after we take care of the Envoy's little god problem, we'll still have an empire bearing down on us.
An island ripe for study, and instead we'll argue about who owns it. Ringrim was right to leave.
Who knew an Archmage could be so relatable?
Can't say I'm too excited about just walking into the garden. I grew up learning I needed to protect that place, but it never felt like more than a children's tale to me.
I hear you. This island is weird enough when all we have to worry about are vengeful plans and soul-altering corruption.
Am I the only one who's looking forward to the garden? We're pioneers, stepping into the great unknown, a land of mystery.
We have to remember to love them in spite of their lack of proper enthusiasm, dearie.
Suppose it will be a rare opportunity to put a few metaphysical theories to the test.
That's the spirit. And funny you should mention it. I have a theory about the garden, or a warning, depending on how you want to look at it. Sapadal has been imprisoned a long time. The garden will be a reflection of their dreams, their nightmares, their madness.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw visions or hallucinations, and not even the fun kind.
You're saying there's a chance we all become raving lunatics?
Sanity won't get us through the garden.
I mean, that's always...
Madness opens the mind to discovery. So madness is what we need right now. Before we go any further, I have to ask you something. You told the Inquisitor that you intend to free Sapadal. Set them loose upon the world. Is that still the plan?
Honestly, I'm struggling with that question.
You're not the only one. Sapadal is responsible for the spiritual health of the living lands, and the island has suffered for it. No matter what the Inquisitor said, I don't believe there's a right or wrong choice to make here. Just the one you believe in.
Any more words of wisdom?
Just one. Remember, we're stepping into a realm that is both physical and spiritual in nature, if you can call it nature. There's no telling how long we'll be gone. For all we know, time could run backwards in the garden.
Anyone feel like turning back? This may take a while.
Not a chance. We're a crew now, so you're stuck with me until the end. Marius?
I told you I'd be with you till the end. I don't go back on my promises. What about you, Giada?
You're not going into the garden without me. I have to see this with my own eyes. Yatsli, if you feel like running back to Quilichi, now would be the time. No one would think less of you.
And tell Quilichi that I missed out on the most exciting part.
Right. Thank you, everyone. I don't say that enough.
And you don't have to. We pull together, and that's plenty.
I plan on wandering the garden whether I'm traveling with you or not. I have to find out what the big deal is.
Agreed. I'm not waiting in camp while the rest of you have all the fun. Hope to see you out there, Marius.
Well, let's go then. We can't keep your god waiting.
All right, let's do it. Giada's got one more thing to say.
So, this is it. The spiritual epicenter of the living lands. Where it all began, and where it all ends. For so long, I have looked out on a horizon full of possibilities. Now that it's here, I'm too scared to breathe. Oh, why am I so anxious?
Because we're about to do something incredible.
I suppose you're right. I'm frightened, I'm excited. I'm a lot of things right now. Do you remember when Manto Pastor sent you after the heart of an Adragan?
Yeah. Of course, to his power, his invention.
That was nothing compared to this.
True.
We are standing in the beating heart of the living lands. Just imagine what we can do with it.
We don't have much time to decide.
And only one chance to get it right. My parents were going to build a better world for Animancers. That dream was their legacy to me. You and I have come farther than they did. To an impossible place where anything can happen. Anything.
You get to decide what you do with your life. The past has no say in the matter.
I'll try to remember that. I don't know what's going to happen, but you've had my back since the beginning. I won't forget it.
Not for now.
Who could rest at a time like this?
All right. I think it's time. Let's get to it. We're going to bring Kai and Giada, I think. Because we can't not have Garrus with us, and we also... I feel like Giada's personality is probably going to make the best. What the... Oh, we hit another level? Okay. Let's bump up Resolve a little bit, and... Perception. I get this less staggering shot.
Wow, that's convenient.
Oh, and companion points too? What the heck? He's probably not going to use second wind, so... Go quick reload. Do this one. What's up, tier? Did pretty good. Let's do increase the duration of acceleration. And then do cooldown. Actually, we'll do this one. Even though some of these abilities we're not even going to use now. What? Now they have another conversation? Oh, God. Oh, jeez. This place is huge. Wait, I didn't realize that the gardens was like... Oh, I think the gardens might be its own place, too. Alright, I'm just running.
Quiet as the depths.
Don't see a better way down.
True.
You first.
Don't look down.
Oh, there's a camp here? What? This place is huge, too. Alright, let me see what they have.
Envoy, what do you need?
Not for now.
Thanks for talking.
Nothing?
When you find Sapadal, I hope you tell him how much I love what they've done with this place.
I didn't realize you had such an eclectic taste.
I'm a man of hidden depths. What's not to love about floating islands and a spectral tree? Besides, as divine prisons go,
Shoot. I made it do that. If God is a being of vast essence, then imprisonment means isolating a massive, powerful soul in the object here.
You make it sound like we have a ticking bomb under our feet. And judging from Sapadal's outbursts at Mount Forja and Nakukubel, you're probably not far off.
Yeah.
There are a few provocations away from disaster.
Sapadal and I talk about compassion and forgiveness. I believe they can change for the better.
Uh-huh. I've heard that one before. Usually before a lot of tears, a lot of drinks, and a lot of, I should have known better. Still, you taught me that a person can grow beyond their flaws. Why wouldn't the same be true of a god? I hope you're right, because we are all in trouble if you're wrong.
Yeah, right now I level like 24 or something right like that. But all my gear is at legendary now, which is what matters more so. Wait, no, he would be in favor. He always talks about giving people a second chance. I know.
I don't envy you having to deal with the loose cannon of a god. But I envy even less the mess you're going to have when we escape this place.
What do you mean?
While we're tracking down your god, things are heating up between your Adiran comrades and the locals.
True. Yeah, that.
The Steel Garrote leveled fewer. Even if Animancers aren't the most popular bunch, everyone gets nervous when fields burn. And yeah, I know that's on the Steel Garrote, but it's not lost on anyone that your people despise Animancy. Not when Heelguard banned the practice in Paradise.
I see your point. And that was indefensible.
That's mighty principled of you, but your moral stance isn't going to cool any tensions. Not if Heelguard's still bringing soldiers into Paradise by the shipload. And that's not all. You helped Ludwig destroy Nakukubel.
I know. That
And while
doesn't
most
look good
people
for me.
don't give a tarnished skate for godless ruins, they'll see that as a powerful demonstration of siege weaponry.
Yeah, I know. We stopped a bunch of dream thralls. The alternative would have been worse for Thirdborn.
One thing I've learned about war. Strife and distance have a way of reducing nuance. All anyone else is going to see is a threat display. On the doorstep of the Living Land's best cannoneers, no less. And then there's Solace. You might have saved the keep, but no one's going to talk about the disaster that didn't happen.
All right, Kai, why are you
They're
talking
gonna
about
talk
all
about
this
why
now?
Mount Forja erupted after all this time.
Well, that technically, indirectly, the Steel Garrote's fault.
I don't think anyone else is going to understand the indirectly.
Yeah.
Fairly.
And we're back. So tensions are high and everyone out here is well armed. What about it?
If and when we get out of here, we're walking into a powder keg. And you'll have to choose a side. That's the part I don't envy.
The people of the Living Lands deserve freedom. I won't help anyone subjugate them.
I admire your principles, but don't underestimate what they could demand of you. Look, I've been there. I fought for Rauatai's interest in the Deadfire for longer than I like to admit. I lost my stomach for it eventually. That's how I wound up here. But I will tell you now, I never could have fought my own brothers and sisters. I hope that's not what it comes down to. But I'll understand if that's a line you can't cross. I don't mean to burden you. It's late, and you've still got a god to face. Just know that whatever you choose, I'll fight alongside you. I'm with you to the end of this.
Thanks, Kai.
Anytime. Good night, Envoy.
Ever heard of Empress's Eye?
Alright, we're good.
Envoy, what do you need?
Wait, I thought you wanted to say something.
You too.
Alright, maybe Marius doesn't want
No, as I
to
was
say
saying.
anything. Like, sit here. Oh boy.
A breath held. Trepidation. You are close, yet distant still.
I had to rest. This place is exhausting in a way I can't describe.
Your soul is small. The essence weighs like the sea on your chest. We feel the pressure, darkness, yet somehow strengthened resolve. We wonder.
You know what I wonder?
Deer leaps at its reflection in the lake.
You still owe me answers.
A debt of knowledge. We concede.
What would you do if you weren't in prison? Actually, yeah.
The sky is green. The fish breathes air. We can no longer imagine.
Take your time.
We would run, roll with the tide, sink our fingers into new earth, whisper in the fields, lift the hills gently in our hands.
What about the people who live on those hills?
Disturb the dirt, but spare the blooms. Shake the roots slowly. Vengeance denied, squandered. This cannot be.
You alright?
We feel nothing amiss.
No, you said something just now.
We speak of freedom when the hand still clasps around our throat. Wake now.
Okay. Boy. What if Sapadal is... I don't know, man. I do not know. What the hell?
I see the disciple has
Boudica.
found his way into the cell.
Oh, we're just talking to all the gods
we know
now.
This voice, this presence, sneering at us through our prison bars.
I culled your rot from this land before. I will do it again.
Boudica, the history books have no record of your presence here, Queen that was.
And is. You carve lands into petty fiefdoms, but we are the gods of all Aora.
What business do you have with me?
You question our purpose? Search inside yourself.
Out. Out. Her voice pierces our skin.
Look at this place. A quagmire of your parasite's worst instincts. Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with?
All I know is that Sapadal needs help.
Help? It has forged the iron of its own restraints. Do you think you're special, with your god's thorn in your side? Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos itself? When even the collective fury of the real gods can only confine the sniveling creature to this wasteland.
Wait, that was you?
Who else would have the strength?
It is true. She twists the knife. The seas run red with memory.
In time, the gods felt the wretched powers seeping through this land. Its madness would consume us all if it was not contained.
You couldn't reach the living lands, so your magfault did your dirty work.
Work that sullies one hand meets out justice with the next. A pity that its followers could not be reasoned.
You ordered them to kill them too.
Of course, the poor godless, worshipping the very thing that subsumed. We could not excise the rot and spare the roots that nourished it.
Massacred them.
A regrettable consequence of a necessary war.
Jesus. Never mind, I'm not going to convince you of anything.
Why does our prison not protect us? Help us! Silence her!
Listen until it understands. But there is still time. You can succeed where Ludwig failed. Face your false god and end its reign of terror.
I can't do that to Sapadal. They deserve a second chance.
Very well. I cannot force a child, but I will not stand by him. You should have thought more carefully. Let this be.
Yeah, whatever.
His appeal. Still don't.
From now on, I pray to no god.
Yeah.
Right behind you.
True. Sarcophagus key. What the hell is up there? Supposed to swim down? Oh, here we go. Whew.
Look at that thing move. Wish there was time to study it before it kills us.
How are we doing on gear? Alright, we're still good. What the hell is that? Oh, that's one of the giants. The Magfolk.
What is that? Well, that was...
Wait, speak to Marius?
Oh no. No. Why is this? They're dead. Like, it just happened.
Whoa.
Like I remember.
This is the moment I found you. Bundled and crying, while our parents died.
Viate. You're not here. You can't be here.
I am dead, Viate, from the Dream Scourge. We are in the garden. As strange as this seems, it is normal here.
This is an echo from within your soul, Marius, or perhaps memories from your friend's spirit.
I can't be certain of that. I know that I am here, and for a purpose.
I have faced this already. Why force me to do it again?
There's something unsolved here, something you need to understand.
Then for the god's sake, what is it? I am exhausted, Viate. I can't take much more of this.
You know where we are. This is my memory. When everyone died, and I found you back in your tent. How much of this do you remember? I can't tell from your eyes.
We dealt with Razvan. He got what was coming to him.
Razvan will live the rest of his life knowing exactly what he did.
Good. And when he arrives here, he will have me to deal with. Sapadal wants to understand. They know your envoy very well, but not the people next to them.
I have what I needed. We dealt with Razvan. We avenged our parents' deaths.
Then maybe it was I who needed to speak with my Viate. With a clear mind this time. Even when we were children, you kept me alive, first by needing my protection, and then by being who you turned out to be. When you left Solace, it was like I lost more than my best friend. I lost my need to live.
I know. And I'm not sure I'll ever live that down. I don't think I know how.
You do that by living the best you can for the rest of your life.
You've always done everything you could to survive. It's time for you to learn how to live.
So, what do we do now?
Forgive each other. You'll never be able to move on without it.
I feel strongly that there's nothing left to forgive.
Easier said than accepted, Viate. Forgiving myself is the hardest part. We've both been through so much. But I can see that it's all behind us now. Just another thing we've survived after all this time.
A fine way to put it.
You've grown a lot, Marius. I'm proud of you.
I see it too. You've come a long way from that scared boy who refused to wear shoes for fear a bug might crawl out of it.
That was you, Nimdut. Look at my feet. Shoes. Kamayu.
Get out of here. Hike up your waistline and go talk to a god. They'll be waiting.
Let's go, Marius.
Well, it was...
Oh, boy.
Good to see you, Viate. Even with all this.
All right.
Take care of my little friend, Envoy.
I don't know. It seems like it might be a little bit longer than I expected here. Which might be fun. Let's see. Oh, there's a chest down here. Windwalker Club.
Stay
to
on
get
your
to the
toes.
center. Yeah.
I recognize this. It belongs to Tama.
Are you seeing this too? No. No, no. This can't be.
We're going through everybody's like memories.
This room. It looks just like Thomas.
Speak to Kai. Alright. Chat, hold on for 1 second. Let me save here. 1 second. Gotta check something. All right. Speak to Kai.
Tama. No. No. I dealt with this. We stood at his memorial together. What is this, Envoy? This is your god's prison, not mine.
That's Tama. Actually, no. Let's go with Sappadal's influences warped reality here.
It feels like I'm standing on a storm-tossed deck. I can't focus on his face. His features keep blurring, changing.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure. I know it's him, but I don't recognize him as the Tama I knew. It's like he keeps changing in front of me. Does that make sense?
Souls wander in the in-between or return to the wheel. This isn't Tama's soul, but perhaps a construct of your memory?
Then why does he look so unfamiliar? I used to remember his face so clearly from that night. His rigid jaw, the way his eyes crinkled at the corners. He was in pain, but trying to hide it.
Then what do you see when you look at this Tama?
I see everything. All his moments at once. Joy, sadness, anger, heartbreak, stomachache. Everything from the handful of years that I knew him and the decades before we'd met. He's almost a stranger.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. All this time I kept him frozen in his worst moment. When he was suffering and when I failed him. But now that I see him as more, it's like he's free of that.
So are you?
You're right. I am. It's like you said. I was so focused on my shame that I forgot about everyone else who was counting on me. I won't make that mistake again.
I'm glad.
Me too. I never thought I'd meet someone I respect the way I respected Tama. But you've made some tough calls, and you've kept your head and your heart in the right place. So whatever comes next, I'm with you until the end. Now let's go find this god of yours and end the Dream Scourge. When we reach them, what do you think we'll find? A victim? A villain?
One way to find out.
True enough. Let's end this. I'll follow your lead, as always.
Okay. Man, this seems like a big area. One sec, that. All right, chat, we're going to go ahead and call it here. Some stuff going on. So I will be back potentially. Well, I'll be back later tonight, but I'm going to go ahead and chill. Thank you all for watching. YouTube's Casas Plays, Twitch Casas Plays TV. Have a good one, and I'll see you all later.